Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to B-Sides Las Vegas ground floor. So this talk is hacking secure coding into education by our speakers today, or Sahar and Yariv Tal. Yep. So before we begin, a few quick announcements. We'd like to thank our sponsors, especially our diamond sponsors, Adobe and Aikido, and our gold sponsors, Profit and Run Zero. It's their support, along with our other sponsors, donors, and volunteers that make this event possible. Next, these talks are being streamed live, and as a courtesy to our speakers and audience, we ask that you check to make sure your cell phones are set to be silent.
Forgot the camera.
If you have a question, we will provide the audience microphone so that YouTube can also hear you. This is the audience microphone I'm holding in my hand right now. As a reminder, the B-Sides LV photo policy prohibits taking any pictures without explicit permission. These talks are all being recorded and will be available on YouTube in the future. And I would request if you guys could move to the front, just so that we can have those who are coming in to be seated in the back. With that, let's get started. Please welcome your speakers.
So, hi everyone, and welcome to Hacking Secure Coding into Education. We're very happy to be here. My name is Elsal. I was a developer for many years. 10 years ago, I switched my career path into cybersecurity. I also enjoy penetration testing right now, and also do some consulting and secure coding workshop in the governmental section and also in the private section. My drug of choice is Snowy Mountain, and this is Vice Smith Summit in Switzerland.
Hi everyone, my name is Yariv. I was a developer for many years, 40 years, and I also lectured in universities, mentored in the boot camps, and about 5 years ago, I became an AppSec researcher. And my drug of choice is roller coasters, which is why I'm upside down.
Not only because of that.
So, education. Why do we care?
Why do we care? Why do we care? 2025, and code is still insecure. The same vulnerabilities appear again and again and again. Yariv, are we still talking about SQL injection?
Yes, so apparently we are, even though it was first discussed 27 years ago in 1998. Still in 2023, we had a major SQL injection-related breach, the Move It breach, whichever of you remembers.
With $9 billion lost.
Yes. So much so that 2024, Uncle Sam said they will no longer forgive SQL injection flaws. I don't think it's much better with other vulnerabilities, is it?
No, the same goes for XSS, post-traversal, insecure file upload, and more and more. And now we have the AI as well, and more. I said AI for the first time and the last time, maybe. So we had a huge ecosystem. We have so many tools. We have SAST and DAST and SCA, and we have threat modeling, and we have all these tools and methodologies. Usually happens after the code is already produced by developers. Except from threat modeling. Maybe, sometimes. So, Yariv, tell us, or hurry, tell us, why do we keep failing?
Well, thank you. My son learned in high school internet programming, that's what they call it. And
vulnerability programming.
Internet programming, and they needed to do a user login, check the username and the password. Here's how they taught them to do it. Okay, it's a bit hard to see, But who sees the vulnerabilities? Come
How
on,
many
shout.
vulnerabilities?
Help us out.
At least two. At least two.
At least two. You're almost there. Who sees? Well, anyone. Okay, yeah, you can do SQL injection on both the name and the password because they're not validated or sanitized. What more? Well, here's a nice one. They use like. Anybody knows what like does? It's like it uses wildcards. So basically, if I pass for the password the percent sign, that's a catch-all. So no need for SQL injection even. And the third one is, what did they forget to show that you have to do with passwords? Hashing. Yeah. Someone said it over there.
Hashing.
No password hashing. So 3 vulnerabilities in a single slide, and this is how we teach. So,
Not us.
next slide.
This is how
True, not us. This is how
they
they teach. Thank you. So if this is how our students are taught, how our programmers are taught, how can we expect code to be secure? I mean, it would be ludicrous, right?
So we decided, and Rachel here, remember, we shift all the way to the left, to the beginning of time before developers become developers. So,
So 2022, we went to AppSec Global of OWASP, and we said, coding education must change. And we gave this lecture, and we were sure that universities will learn the errors of their ways and start teaching secure code. And high schools will teach their students to do parameterized queries and not concatenating strings. And nothing happened. So we did it ourselves. Oh, remind me, how did we manage to reach high schools?
yeah, so a good friend of mine is a computer science teacher in high school. So we reached out to him and we asked him, give us your materials. He shared his materials with like 300 or 400 teachers all over the country. And we asked him to see the materials and we made some comments about the material. We asked him to change this and to change that. And we had a lot of discussions about that. And it took a lot of time and nothing has been done. So he said like, okay, come to my high school, give us a workshop. We're not gonna change the materials right now, it's a lot of work, but come to my school, teach my students. We went, high school students, we gave a workshop. It was very good, they like it. He spread the word for us, talk about the workshop with other students, with other teachers all over the country. We also went to a computer science gathering at the summer, and we spoke to them, and they helped us to spread the word about Secure from Scratch, and we started to travel all over the country to share our knowledge. Yeah.
But this wasn't enough. Somehow, we found ourselves teaching in universities. Again, back to you.
Yeah, so if you wonder if LinkedIn is a good tool, so we are the proof that it actually is. So one professor from one of the universities in our to address me and ask me if we can teach their students secure coding. And he knew to send me a message because of my LinkedIn post. So yeah, we said, of course I say yes. And then I called Yariv.
Yeah, we had nothing ready. Okay, not even a syllabus.
It's a full semester, like 13 lessons of 4 hours each.
4 hours each, yes.
Yeah, well, I think about it.
And this is like 4 weeks before the semester is about to begin. So we sent a syllabus.
It was very nervous.
Yeah, I after every time I gave the lecture to the students there, I came home and I didn't even take the rest of the day off. I was like, let's start the next week. Otherwise, I'm gonna have nothing. So I wouldn't suggest, okay, this is how we did it. Don't go and do it yourselves this way. But we pretty much wrote the entire semester during the semester itself.
Yeah.
And then,
And then, after a while,
number 4.
yeah, I'm looking for it because I forget how to say it in English. So after a while, someone told the National Cyber Directorate in our country, someone told us about us. So they called me and say, why do you want us to give your name to all the universities around the country, some colleges? Yes, of course. Are you available for all of them? Yes, of course. We're going to go everywhere. So, yeah. And then we found ourselves, like, each one of us in a separate academic institution, sharing the same knowledge, the same course for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of gave us the idea to scale up by using YouTube. And we filmed some reels to make it easier for us to go to that many universities.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the next item. Everyone else. So, yeah,
Now we come back. After San Francisco, we went to San Francisco. We went to spread the word we went to spread security from scratch all over the world. Then we come back to the country, and now we come back to the States with, we really want to help everyone.
Mm-hmm. And since we have YouTubes, so everyone can watch them, everyone can learn. It's a full, well, it's going to be a full course because we're redoing the YouTubes with better visuals. And of course, we want to spread it, so we also give workshops worldwide, including in DEF CON. And of course, we are talking.
Third time.
Second time, the workshop,
Third
right?
time.
Third time? Third
Yeah.
time. Wow. Wow. And we're also talking about it here in besides Las Vegas. So that's another thing. And of course, you want to know, how do we build workshops that developers like? Because we all know those workshops that developers just see them and they're like, this is a punishment, I would rather go back to work, and we don't like that.
Yeah. So what do we do? The secret is that most of the developers, they don't like to know everything about security. For sure, they don't want to know all these special magic terminology that we use. XSS, CSRF, SSRF, RCE. I'm getting very excited when I hear RCE. Like, I'm very happy. I want to be able to get RCE in every penetration testing I do. But for developers, what are you talking about? Just leave us alone and let us build. We want to build. So when we create workshop, we focus on coding. We don't just, tell them this is a vulnerability, this is how we fix it. No, we give them some tasks, and we know to put the trap in the task. Like we tell them, develop this and that. And then we know that they will do it in the wrong way. Like 11 out of 12 developers fall in our traps. So we know that they're going to do it wrongly. And then after they try the task, the lab by their own, then we know, okay, now let's hack to your solution. And some developers, they don't like the hacking step, so it's fine. We leave them. Okay, you just need to develop. If you want to try the hacking phase, it's fine. Otherwise, we'll show you how we hack into your system. So not everyone, the one who does like it, enjoy. The other ones, okay, just go ahead. So we prepare a skeleton, and they build into the skeleton. We give some actionable advice. We also took all the information. We have a lot of information. There is OS Top 10 that is mainly for security professionals. It's more like what not to do than what to do. And there is also other projects that deal with security guidelines, but it's a lot of 5 minutes. Yeah, I cannot see well.
We're good.
Yeah. So, so we condense all this information to prevent. Let me show you some.
It's on the next slide.
Yeah, it's the next one.
So like, one
Yeah.
more?
More.
There
Yeah.
we go.
This is prevent.
Yeah.
Prevent.
It's an acronym, and it's a good acronym. How do I know? Because I use it myself. When I write servers.
No, it's good because you created it.
I admit, we co-created it, but I actually use it myself. Okay, it's not something that's academic or it will probably work. It's inspired by Solid. If you know Solid from object-oriented programming, so the idea again was let's have an acronym that helps people program securely. And we're not going to go over it. Don't worry. There's a YouTube on it, so you can just go and look at it. And even after that, it requires training to really get into it.
So we have a lot to offer. What do we have?
Well,
What do we have?
okay. So first of all, First of all, this is my minor project in OWASP on Trust. It's not something big. It's just a project that replaces right now just the path library in Python and in Java. And the idea is if you use this, it's kind of like the parameterized query version for paths. Once you use this, you can never have a path traversal. Never. It makes it impossible. Just like parameterized queries makes SQL injection impossible, the same goes, this does it for paths. So you can go and take a look and use it. That would make my day. But it's really just one small minor pet project of mine. The bigger ones are?
Yeah, so this is our repository, and it's an open source. And we put there everything, like every workshop that we give in high school or in the university, or even when the private sectors, when private customers, they asked us a workshop, we developed the workshop, they pay the money for the workshop, but then we share it with everyone. Like, and they, you know, they're totally fine with it. This is how they sponsor the materials that we share with the community, so it's fine. Yeah, so everything is there. Please feel free to use it, to give some, maybe. What is that?
Oh, that's me. No, go back. That's the
You wanna go
YouTube.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but
And
it
the
doesn't
YouTube,
work.
yeah, of course.
It's supposed to
Yeah.
to run and show the YouTubes. Try moving one back and one forward. And one forward. Oh, there. Okay, so this is just a sample of our YouTubes and the evolution, okay? It was really bad in the beginning, just slides, but got better. This is our newer version. I'm showing you the iteration for two reasons. One, if you're doing a project, don't despair if it doesn't look nice the first or second time. You'll have to iterate. And two, the English versions are being transformed and still a lot of them are being recorded. So don't be despaired that there's not a lot out there in English right now. It's going to be there. And we have Hebrew versions, which we will put translations, subtitles into English. Just give us a couple of days.
Actually, it's our philosophy. As much as we agreed to fail in the first time, the YouTube were bad. Also, you know, my very first YouTube about Secure from Scratch were really bad. And then we agreed to fail as much as we encourage our students to fail and then learn something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a call for action. Please spread the word about Secure from Scratch. Send us your feedback. We really need your feedback. If you want to provide walkthrough, it's also be very good. And
Arrange a workshop.
yeah, if you want to develop a workshop and share with us, we put it in the repository and we share it with the community.
Yeah, or take the workshop from our GitHub and do it in your workplace. Or, of course, you can do the course.
Yeah, the Java course. It's like a full semester course in Java, secure coding in Java.
And
Summary. 2025 and code is still insecure. The same vulnerabilities appear again and again. We want to shift all the way to the left, to the beginning of time before developers become developers. Even now, it's more important because we saw developers, what they do, they use AI. AI use between 40 to 50, AI create 40 and between 40 to 50% of the time vulnerable code. So we want our students to learn how to code securely and or to ask the agents to provide secure code. And I say AI in the second time. So please help us. Help yourself. Help your friends.
and the
And what?
voila demo.
Ah,
Okay.
demo. Ah, we have
So
time for demo?
we actually have more time than we thought.
Really? Really?
So I'm just going to show you a small demo.
Yeah.
Usually there's some preamble to this explaining things, but this is like how we do it in high school, for example. There's no network, no web. We just say, imagine a computer that your teachers put in the hall room, and they put a questionnaire there. And you come to this computer, you put in your name, so I'll put in my name.
Yeah, it's super simple. You don't have to know any framework or web developing, like just a very simple console.
And you get the daily question, which today is what is the capital of Assyria? Who knows where this is from? Really? No Monty Python? One Monty Python fan. Okay. So I'm gonna give the wrong answer here. And okay, so imagine many students come and do this, and then the teachers, at the end of the day, they come and they say that they are the teacher, and they get a list of who was right and who was wrong. And let's do one that's right. Olsa is going to be right, and again, the teacher. All right. And now the big question. The teachers said they're going to do this for 3 months with many, many questions. And of course, I can Google the answers, but I'm lazy. I want to...
There's no network.
I want the
It's full.
teachers...
No network.
I have my phone. I want the teachers to think I am right, even when I am wrong. So I want a method that I can pass these 3 months, so the teachers always think that I'm right. And the question is, what can you put here so you hack the system, and when the teachers look at your name, they see that you are right no matter what?
Right.
What? Ah, nice one. Okay, let's try that. And, oh. Illegal characters. But that's easy to, I'll just use, I think it's because
I think you run the...
Yeah, I'm one of the more advanced
one of the
version.
fixed version, but it's still vulnerable.
Yeah, it was supposed to be vulnerable. See, this is why demos never work. But let's assume that the column, this is actually a fixed version, well, one attempt to fix. And the problem with your suggestion, though, is that it doesn't work. See, wrong, right, Yariv Tal. It doesn't work. It doesn't make me look right.
But
It's a good idea, though.
Yeah, the students also suggest this one, but also there is another disadvantage because some of the people, their second name is right.
Yeah.
So you cannot block their last name. You have some issues with...
So we're not going to solve this. You can go and do it.
Yeah.
In the YouTubes, there's a walkthrough. So we're not going to solve this. But you see, this is a very simple scenario because it's for high school.
Yeah.
And yet there's an element here of, what can be done? There's an intentional element that's supposed to be at least an intentional element of mischief and rivalry, like how can we cheat the system? And after they do that and they understand hacking, we go with them to, okay, how do we protect it? And of course, they offer all kinds of blocking methods. We show them why that doesn't work. And
Yeah.
that's basically it, right? And now questions.
Go back to the.
Go back to.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
We have time. 5 minutes for questions or no time? No time. All right.
Yeah. So thank
So
you
no
so
questions.
much for coming here today.
Yeah.